Definitely a blessing. Like I've said before, coming here to Nebraska has been much more than I could ever dreamed of. So just to accomplish that is definitely a blessing. But we just gotta keep our heads down. All that stuff is good. You can't get caught up in that though right now because that's not what's important. What's important is tomorrow, making sure that we handle this win the right way, be as mature as possible about it, and move on to Purdue.
Will you pay more attention to those things later on in life?
Definitely be memories. Every time I step on the field, whether it's practice or in a game, I'm always creating memories here. So it's definitely things I'm always going to remember, coming here playing for this great university. Not many people are, blessed with that opportunity, and definitely it's an honor.
Is there a piece of your game you work on the hardest? You catch passes, run, return kicks. Is there something you've kind of prided yourself on?
Just being as good as I can at every area, not being just good at certain areas and not so good in other areas. Just trying to maximize my potential as much as I can in everything I do.
Coach Brown said after the you had worked on the offseason trying to avoid that last safety.
Definitely.
Can you talk about how you worked on that?
Just setting up cones, at the third level, working some of the moves that I like to do, whether it's the spin move or the wrong shoulder cutback or a little freeze move, whatever. And the more I try to incorporate that in practice, because what you do in practice, what you're going to do in the game. So I've been working on it pretty hard as well as the other backs. You saw Monty break a couple runs early in the year. He's makes some guys miss as well. So it's something that you need to do, make someone miss from the third level to be a good back.
How good was that move you made on that safety?
Good enough to score, I guess.
What do you call that?
What I call it? It's just a cut, It's just a cut. Before I keep going, I just want to, give a shout out to Kenny Bell. He accomplished a great all-time receiving yard this year. And my best friend here, so, I'm proud of him. So hopefully he's going to watch this interview and, happy I shouted him out.
On that long kickoff, it looked like you're going to kneel down. Is that just
Oh, yeah, I didn't know where I was. Yeah, because we were anticipating the pooch, so I forgot that I moved up, I think 5 to 7 yards. So I backed up, and I was counting in my head how many steps I went backwards, and it was 7. So I was like, oh, I got to be in the end zone. And luckily I didn't kneel it. That would have been not top 10. But it would have been terrible. But, I looked down, and I was like, oh, crap. And I felt bad because my blocks, they probably were looking back like, what the heck is he doing back there? What's taking him so long? But, everything worked out, and it was a great return.
Ameer, did you know that you were close to the all-purpose record throughout the game?
No.
How did you find
I felt like I didn't even know I had as many yards as I did, into the game. I know I had a couple of long runs early in the game, but I felt like I missed a couple of things earlier, that I'm still kicking myself now while missing. It could have been an even bigger game, but that's why you watch film. That's why you play the game.
Ameer, on a game like this where you're running the Wildcat, you're set up as a receiver, returning kickoffs, have you had this much asked of you in one game, or is it any different?
Yeah, in high school, definitely. High school. Did a lot of this stuff in high school, and Coach Beck understands that getting the ball in our playmakers' hands in space is really important. You saw we were feeding Kenny a lot as well, trying to get DeMaurier in there because he's an electrifying guy. Hitting Westy on the seams, sometimes. And we got to utilize all our skill players. We don't want to just make this offense one-dimensional. We can attack people in multiple ways, and today was just a little snippet of it.
Ameer, you mentioned Kenny Bell and his catching ability, but he also sprung you on that first long run.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Man, they're perimeter warriors, man. Those dudes, they understand that in order to be a good team, you have to run the ball well. And they really take pride in their blocking. I know in their room they have a chart who has the most knockdowns. I think Kenny's leading the team. Pretty sure he is. He's a pretty feisty guy. He likes to get after people. And he has fun doing it. Every game we look at each other and say, man, we only got so many quarters left, in this stadium. Just cherish it now. And he cherishes it so much. So, I love him for it, and I appreciate it.
You have to do more right now this year to stay focused on the way that you want to be focused because there's so much attention on you.
I just keep practicing. First and foremost, I just want to graduate. So I'm more focused on graduating right now than any attention or any hype that surrounds me because I feel like I'm only going to be as successful as my team. So as far as this team goes, as far as I'm going to go.
Ameer, Bo didn't seem satisfied.
No, we aren't satisfied as a team. Too many mental laps, in the game that guys weren't staying focused. We get up and guys would take their foot off the gas pedal, so to speak. And we can't be that kind of team. In order for us to get to where we want to be and win the rest of these games like we set out to do, we can't take a deep breath when in the second quarter. We got to keep going. We got to keep executing at a high level, and we didn't do that today. And I was kind of disappointed. But at times people start, guys on the team kept picking it up, and we finished the game the right way. But we played too sporadic. Got to be consistent throughout the game.
Amir, what's it say, though, where you guys are at as a team right now? You're by 18 points. You're obviously not happy with that. There's not a lot of teams that say they
Definitely. I mean, it tells me a lot about this team that me personally, I know we have so much more out there for us. We won by 18, and I know we could have played much better. We should have played much better. So, it sounds good, but we got to be much better. We can't just keep talking about it, hey, we could have been. We got to do it, and that starts with preparation, and that starts tomorrow. We're going to cherish this win now, but we're going to get back to the grind tomorrow.